Vegas is in the spotlight again. MGM admits it went too far with high prices and hidden fees. F1 is back to take over the Strip, and Bally's and the A's are stirring up more stadium drama. And with new openings, free parking, and one classic casino set for demolition, November is pure Vegas in motion. This is your Las Vegas news for November 2025. Could the Carnival World Buffet make a comeback at the Rio? During a recent Nevada Gaming Control Board hearing, even regulators lamented the loss of the once famous buffet that used to draw long lines out the door. Rio's CFO said he and the CEO recently revisited the pro forma plan to see what it would take financially to bring it back. He admitted that guests still mention the buffet constantly, calling it one of the top reasons people love the property. Whether that was genuine interest or just talk to please the board, we'll have to wait and see. But if Carnival World did return, a lot of locals would be first in line. After more than 2 decades, the Pirates might be returning to Treasure Island. Yes, that's right. Reports say the legendary outdoor show, The Battle of Buccaneer Bay, is being revived for a one-night event in 2026. The original version ran from 1993 to 2014 and drew massive crowds 4 times a day with explosions, stunt fights, and ship battles right on the Strip. This new version is being put together by Kelly Warnell from Stunt Alliance, representing former cast members who want to bring the spectacle back at least for one night. Treasure Island hasn't confirmed anything official yet, but if this event draws the crowds everyone expects, don't be surprised if the Pirates reclaim their lagoon permanently. Stay tuned to J&K Stay in Vegas. We might be getting its most nostalgic comeback yet. Another piece of old Las Vegas is coming down. Boyd Gaming has confirmed plans to demolish Cannery East on Boulder Highway, which has sat closed since a pandemic shutdown in March of 2020. For years, Boyd said Cannery's regulars had migrated to Sam's Town, making it unnecessary to reopen. Now the company plans to raze the property and eventually sell the land for residential development. Crews have already started putting up cyclone fencing around the site, marking the first visible step towards demolition. Bally's has a new timeline for its mega resort project on the old Tropicana site, and it's ambitious. According to documents filed with Clark County, the plan calls for a 3-year build-out. Permits are expected to be approved in January, with construction starting in April and wrapping up by March 2029, just in time for what would be the A's second season in Las Vegas, if that ever happens. But there's a catch. The company has major financial troubles tied to other projects in Chicago, New York, and Australia, and has already sold the Tropicana land. Analysts are skeptical about how Bally's will fund the estimated $3 billion project, with some suggesting it might sell its Strip development rights entirely. So while Bally's talks big, the odds of seeing a completed resort by 2029 feel like a long shot. And the A's Stadium project just cleared another official hurdle. Well, sort of. The Clark County Commission voted unanimously to approve the development agreement for the ballpark, which covers everything from construction rules to environmental standards and public safety staffing. This approval allows the team to start tapping into the $380 million in our public funding, but only after they set a maximum project cost, meet other financial terms, and spend the first $100 million, something they haven't even done yet. Another update on the team's progress is expected at the November Stadium Authority meeting. And with Bally's also pitching in its $3 billion hotel casino for the same site, the drama around this project isn't slowing down anytime soon. 2 of the busiest flight routes in the country run right through Las Vegas. According to simpleflying.com, Harry Reid International ranks 7th and 10th among all U.S. domestic routes in October. The Los Angeles to Las Vegas route came in at number 7 with 261,000 seats, while Denver to Las Vegas landed at number 10 with 239,000 seats. Both are slightly down from last year's totals. For comparison, the top route in the nation was New York LaGuardia to Chicago with 320,000 seats, followed by JFK to LA at 307,000. Simple Flying notes that the U.S. domestic market remains the world's largest, with 92 million total seats in October, well ahead of China and India. Well, just a quick reminder, everybody, if you're enjoying this content, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Both those actions are free and really does help out the channel. Now let's get back into this Las Vegas November 2025 news. After years of squeezing every last dime out of visitors, one of Vegas's biggest casino operators is finally admitting they might have gone too far. During MGM Resort's latest earnings call, CEO Bill Hornbuckle said what every tourist has been thinking since 2021. Yeah, maybe charging $12 for a Starbucks coffee at Excalibur was a bad look. He even brought up the now infamous $26 bottle of water. You know, the one that makes you question your life choices while standing in a casino gift shop at 2 a.m.? Hornbuckle said, shame on us, and promised they'd be more, quote-unquote, sensitive to guests at places like Excalibur, where the coffee shouldn't cost half the price of the room. Apparently, MGM has started to price correct at its lower-end hotels, so if you're staying at Luxor, New York, or Excalibur, congratulations. You might save enough on coffee to play one more spin of Wheel of Fortune. Hornbuckle admitted they lost control over the narrative over the summer. Translation, people stopped buying the quote-unquote Vegas value story, and the timing couldn't be worse. Visitor numbers keep sliding. September marked 9 straight months of fewer tourists, down nearly 8% from last year. So yeah, maybe $29 rooms with $12 coffee weren't the best long-term business strategy after all. Go figure. Free parking is back at Fontainebleau, at least for now. Through the end of the year, Nevada residents and all Fontainebleau Rewards members, no matter their tier, can park for free in the resort's massive garage. The fine print says complimentary parking depends on availability and excludes certain special events, but with a garage that size, finding a spot shouldn't be an issue. Get down to Fontainebleau and at least get something for free. A new 3-level restaurant and bar called Category 10 will replace the old Margaritaville space at the Flamingo. This new spot is backed by country star Luke Combs and aims to mirror the success of Blake Shelton's Old Red down the street at the Horseshoe. Expect dining and dancing on the main floor, a bourbon bar upstairs, and a rooftop DJ space with plenty of country flair. And yes, the women's restaurant will even have its own beautiful Crazy Lounge, a selfie-ready champagne bar with Hollywood mirrors. At 34,000 square feet, Category 10 is set to open around this time next year, bringing a full dose of Nashville energy to Las Vegas. Well, it's November, and that means F1 is back this month. Sorry. Formula One returns to Las Vegas November 20th through the 22nd. The Strip turns into a racetrack with barricades, grandstands, and traffic. The teardown won't be completed until just before Christmas. Also, if you want to get away from F1, head down to the downtown Las Vegas Event Center and check out the free Neon Festival as an alternative. A lot of musical acts are there this year. Check out the live stream that we did from there last year. You can search for it on our channel. Kiss is coming back to Vegas. No makeup, no farewell tour, just pure rock. The legendary band is bringing Kiss Army Storms Vegas to Virgin Hotels from November 14th through the 16th of this month. This marks their first live performance since wrapping up their farewell tour in 2023 and is part of a massive 50-year celebration of the Kiss Army fan club. The weekend will feature live shows, Q&A panels, fan events, and special guests all inside the theater at Virgin Hotels. It's billed as an unmasked experience, so expect a new look, the same firepower, and one wild weekend of rock nostalgia in Las Vegas. Well, no doubt fans didn't get a chance to even blink. Pre-sales wiped out the first 6 Sphere shows, so the band added 6 more. New dates are May 21st, 23rd, 24th, 27th, 29th, and the 30th. If you registered for pre-sales and missed out, you still get first access. Tickets are on sale now. A new taste from Denver is hitting downtown Las Vegas. Chili Shack just recently opened on East Carson Avenue, taking over the former home of Natalie Young's Eat, which closed earlier this year after a 12-year run. This marks the first Chili Shack location outside Colorado, where the brand already operates 6 restaurants. The menu covers everything from tacos and burritos to enchiladas, chimichangas, burgers, and birria, all smothered in your choice of green or red chili. Prices start around $3 for sides and go up to $19 for a full plate of birria tacos with chili fries. You can even take their famous chili to go, from a cup from $4 to a gallon. for $50. Eldorado Days is back, and this year it's bigger than ever. The rodeo runs November 7th and 8th at the Core Arena at the Plaza, with gates opening at 4 p.m. for the Eldorado Carnival. You'll find rides, games, and the always popular mechanical bull, plus a petting zoo and open-air line dancing. The main rodeo starts at 6 p.m. featuring bull riding, barrel racing, team roping, steer wrestling, saddle bronc, breakaway, and bareback riding, with prize purses totaling $40,000. There's even mutton busting for the kids, a whiskerino beard contest, and a historical exhibit area. Tickets are on sale now, starting at just $10 per person. A major piece of Las Vegas history just changed hands. The land under the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino has been sold by their heirs of its original owner, John Miller, to downtown developer Derek Stevens 120 years after Miller bought it. Miller paid $1,750 for the land back in 1905, building the Miller Hotel and later the Nevada Hotel, which eventually became the Sal Sagavag, which is Las Vegas spelled backwards. Stevens, who's been involved with the Golden Gate since 2006, had tried for years to buy the property. The family finally agreed, selling it for $19 million. That's roughly an over 1,000,000% return over 120 years, or about 29,000% even after adjusting for inflation. How about that for a long-term investment? Cote Vegas, the Michelin-starred Korean steakhouse, has officially opened at the Venetian. It's the 4th location for the brand, joining New York, Miami, and Singapore. And it's the first and only Korean steakhouse in the U.S. with a Michelin star. The 17,000 square foot multi-level space took over the old Barney's department store and cost a staggering $35 million to remodel. The Venetian calls it part experience, part Michelin-starred meal, part party. There's a glowing bar centerpiece, elevated dining areas, 4 private skybox rooms, and even a karaoke suite. Expect Wagyu beef cooked on smokeless tabletop grills, a massive wine list with pours up to $415 a glass, and signature dishes like Butcher's Feast for $88.88 per person, or a full steak omakase for $225. It's bold, it's pricey, and it's unapologetically Vegas. Now, Jeff, what is the weather like in November in Las Vegas? Well, November is one of the best times to be in Las Vegas. Days are mild and sunny, with highs around 70 degrees and lows in the mid-40s once the sun goes down. Rain is rare, humidity stays low, and you still get plenty of sunshine about 10 hours a day. It's perfect weather for walking the strip, hiking outdoor events, or taking a day trip before the winter chill sets in. It's Vegas in November. Come check us out. Well, Durango is leveling up again. While crews keep working on that massive new parking garage with nearly 6,000 spaces, Station Casinos just filed new plans to expand the property by another 152,000 square feet. The new additions will include a bar, restaurant, and billiards area, plus more outdoor patios, a movie theater, and a bowling alley. Once complete, Durango will match the locals' favorites like Red Rock and Green Valley Ranch, which already feature movies, bowling, and arcades. The project is still early in development, but Station Casinos expects construction to begin by July 2028. Babyface is bringing his smooth R&B sound to Las Vegas. The 13-time Grammy winner just announced an 8-show residency at the Pearl Theater inside the Palms. That's a rare move since the Pearl doesn't usually host residencies. The shows line up with major holiday weekends in 2026, like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Labor Day, and Veterans Day, with 2 performances on each of those holidays. He's behind countless hits for artists like Whitney Houston, Madonna, Boyz II Men, and Toni Braxton, and now he's bringing that tender storm sound to the stage. Tickets are on sale now. Well, that wraps up the biggest Vegas stories for November 2025. From new openings to old landmarks coming down, the city keeps changing faster than ever. And if you like this content, everybody, please give us a big old thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to our channel. It's free. We are locals here to Las Vegas, so we're giving you the best from our perspective here in Las Vegas. Take it one step further. Turn on those bell notifications that alert you to all of our new videos, including our live streams, which we do every Saturday night. All right, everybody, until the next one, stay safe and stay silly. Bye-bye, everybody.